Greetings, Father Joe here, your friendly neighborhood pastor, coming to you from St. Patrick's Church in lovely Highland Mills, New York. Our first reading today comes from St. Paul's first letter to the Thessalonians, and in it he says that, therefore, let us not sleep like the rest do, but that we should stay alert and sober. And it just reminds me when I got my first cell phone. The early cell phones, you had to completely empty the battery. If you only used a quarter of the battery and then you recharged it, the phone very likely was only going, or the battery was only going to recharge about a quarter of the way. And so I became neurotic about, I need to get the battery worn down close to the end of the day. And if it was completely empty, well, now I'm in trouble because I've got a phone that's only a paperweight. And so I got crazy about that. But that's not the craziest thing here. St. Paul says, therefore, let us not sleep like the rest do, but let us stay alert and sober. And I'm in AA, and for decades, I drank a lot and I was not sober, and so of course you would think that reading this I would say, stay sober, but I did not want to admit that I had a drinking problem, and so of course what did I focus on? Stay awake, stay alert. And the image of the cell phone comes up because you can't just stay awake all the time. You have to get sleep. At some point, you have to kind of just take it easy. And what strikes me about this is, isn't it funny that when we do not want to look at some part of our life, we will look deeply into another part that either we don't have to work on or that's, a misunderstanding. And so every time I read this, God was tapping on my shoulder and saying, maybe you should look at your drinking. And I was wasting my time trying to figure out how to stay awake longer and, just crazy stuff. So maybe as a question or even a prayer, what is it that I'm not looking at in my life that God wants me to focus on? And the prayer version of that is, Lord, please open my eyes, open my mind, open my heart so that I can hear your message, so that I will give up whatever you want me to give up, and I will do whatever you want me to do. Just please show me the way, and I will follow you. God bless you.